the Master Ball, the Divine Blessing, the Soma, the rarest one-time use consumable item in the game, guaranteed to hand you an easy win.
Oh shit.
We should probably just save it until we really need it, right? I'm not using that Soma, guys. Come on, listen. What if I really need it for the final boss? I know you hoard them too. I've been seeing you guys. All of those thousands of unused Divine Blessings, sick bombs, ancient arrows, and that break-on-use Wishbone you swore you'd use on the final boss you never did. I'm coming to get them. So, I've assembled a lineup of disguises spread through different games to infiltrate and collect all these too awesome to use items that people forgot about. Then, we're gonna mix them all up in this cauldron and make the ultimate mega elixir. What will happen when I drink it? That's for me to find out. So grab your doggies, boys and girls. We're going to Japan. Now, what the hell is my Joker mask? A rainy day in LeBlanc. One of the most serene places to be in any game. Brings you back to high school. Late nights spent vicariously living through Joker, neglecting my own real social links to instead masquerade in fictional high school, pursuing the endless growth of my virtual MILF harem. Too real?
You're the scum of the earth!
The Persona 5 Royal DLC pack gives you quite a few broken things that are great for ruining your first playthrough experience, and amongst them is one free Soma, the rarest and most powerful healing item in the game. Most people end up acknowledging its power, and then they let it rot in their backpacks for the rest of the game just in case they need it for another emergency. A shiny, powerful, all-healing anchor. One that weighs on my soul. With how much of a huge difference this could make in a clutch fight, it does make sense to milk it to the very last possible drop and end up never using it. Of course I beat this entire 100-hour-long game without using my DLC item. We're mementos, guys. We bring the boom! I'll take any excuse to visit the goth doctor, honestly. Ooh, I'm feeling sick. Please, no, help me, no. Anyway.
Scum of the earth!
Yoink that for my old save real quick before the Reaper comes back. And throw it in the sick witch's cauldron I got from Spirit Halloween. I shouldn't have said anything about Spirit Halloween. Ugh, where are we? Why are we on a ship? Wait, this is the Nautiloid. We're in Baldurs Gate 3! Wait, that means these things about to... Mind players can't build for shit. Lazy ass fuck. What? What do you mean why do I look like this? Baldurs Gate 3 is one of the best RPGs ever made and a perfect example of too awesome to use syndrome. The game constantly hands you heaps of uber powerful consumable potions, bombs, and arrows over its 100-hour-long campaign. Despite how intricate the combat system is designed, many even seasoned players neglect the insane power provided by having the proper utility bombs and arrows. Because of this, most of my 100-hour campaigns end up with me struggling to find arrows for a ranger build, only to see my friend has literal fucking stacks in his backpack and he never fucking uses them. Sorry. But you can steal from other players' inventories when they're not around, so just grab those real quick. Yoink. But that's not it. Near the end of Baldurs Gate 3, in the infamous lower city section of Act 3, you'll likely finally get Shadowheart's Cleric class to level 10. This unlocks Shart's ultimate ability, Divine Intervention. Whoa. This awe-inspiring miracle can only be used once per game, with multiple possibly crazy effects including a party-wide res, a golden bounty of potions and camp supplies, or smiting your foes with divine fire. If you're anything like me, when gifted with such a powerful ability, you proceeded to never use it. But if you cast it before that, then you can use Arm Thy Servant. This causes divine beings above to bless your cleric with a legendary holy mace. This has to be cool. It's worse than some of these random items I have. I think there's level 4 guards in the city with better maces than this. But that's okay. All I needed was the holy charge from the miracle. The metal will melt down, I think. Oh, withers, oh! Hey man, sorry about that. Yeah, throwing a god's mace in my mixture probably wasn't cool. Wait, no. Please, just, no, hey, hold on a second, wait. I think that one might have knocked a tooth out. How was I even supposed to... What's that smell? You smell that? That smelly smell that... Smell.
Smelly.
Oh great, we're in Mewgenics.
Where's that smell coming from?
The final item we need for our mega elixir is buried somewhere in this crazy cat lady's house. So, time to start digging, bud. In Mewgenics, all items become worn after one use, and forever have a 50% chance to break every use after that. That means just like cat hoarding, item hoarding is a base mechanic. And the game gives you no shortage of too awesome to use one-time consumables to let rot in your bags. If you played Mewgenics at all, you probably got the Wishbone item pretty early on in Act 1. Its special effect? Upon breaking, it gives you max luck for 1 turn. Super powerful. And it's becoming even more powerful, gathering cobwebs in my limited space inventory my entire 140-hour playthrough. One day, though. One day, one of these runs, okay? I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna need it.
Money!
Just not today. But the ultimate too-good-to-use item, and the one that probably lies in waste for most players' inventory, is the fancy bow. Given to you by a fruity and often exaggeratory NPC early in the game, you have no real reason to believe this will do anything ever. On the surface, it's just a waste of an item slot. A joke item from a joke character.
Am I a joke to you?
If you hold on to it for hundreds of hours, all game, until you finally make it to Mewgenics' last boss, the item's secret power will activate. Its hidden ability to skip part of the game. The ultimate reward. Not playing. I forgot to even use it the first time, so honestly. Into the cauldron it goes. Oof, that thing smelled strong. That's not the cat.
Does that smell?
But that was the last ingredients, I think. We're ready to initiate the final part of our plan. Ultimate cleansing power. I just gotta mix this up, pour it in my special decanting bottle. Alright, here we go. Finally, man, these stains are impossible to get off without this. You don't know how bad my roommates are, man. Like, there's wizard sludge and sea barnacles and bullshit. What? What? Drink it? You thought I was gonna drink this, dude? This is like the ultimate giga mega elixir, man. I gotta save this when I need it most.
Why don't we give him a reason to drink it then?
Guys, wait, hold on, please. I need to save this.
Get him!
Please don't. No, I'm done. My potion